depression, gawa-gawa ng mga tao yan. Gawa nila sa sarili. Oo, yung depression nila. Yun lang yung sarili nila. Tapos nagkakaroon ng sakit.
In today's generation, mental health has become one of the most talked about topic. It has been seen in a lot of platforms, social medias, or even the news, with due to high rates of mental health issues increasing and appearing. A lot of people, especially teenagers, have been affected by it severely. A lot of people have had their mental health deteriorating and becoming worse as time goes by. But with all this being said, why is it important in the first place to talk about mental health?
Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being as a person. And therefore, it is important to talk about this now because it affects our overall mood, emotions, how we think, and how we act throughout the entire day or our life in general. Having a good mental health affects our life positively, as it helps us to deal with stress and problems that we face much easier. And to talk about this now is important because it is a way to spread awareness to those who suffer from a bad mental health and many mental health disorders. To be able to use our voice to spread awareness is a key and a privilege for a better mindset rather than letting ourselves suffer from all of these rising cases that we see with regards of mental health disorders.
One example of these rising cases is depression. It is a common mental disorder. Depression involves feeling severely sad for weeks or lacking motivation or interest in doing activities for a long time. This also often makes the person feel hopeless or empty. According to the World Health Organization, more than 280 million people worldwide suffer from depression. In the Philippines, study shows that about 3.3 million Filipinos are struggling with depressive disorders. Depression is not just sadness. It affects a person's energy, focus, and even their will to live.
The next mental disorder is anxiety. This is a feeling of fear and uneasiness that makes the person feel restless or even causes them to sweat due to the stress that they're experiencing. It also includes rapid episodes of intense terror that causes them panic attacks when faced with a problem. Anxiety is also on the rise, especially among the youth. The Department of Health reported that during the pandemic, calls to mental health hotlines doubled, mostly because of anxiety and panic attacks. Constant worrying, fear, and restlessness are making it harder for people to function in school or work.
With all that being said, it is important to take care of ourselves, especially our mental health. It's not easy to deal with mental disorder, such as depression and anxiety. Therefore, we are here to spread awareness and inform people that mental health matters. It's not something to disregard because we are still young. Rather, it is something that we should manage and take care of while we are still young. No matter the age, mental health can and will impact our lives if not taken care of properly.
To be able to take care of our mental health while we are still young is an advantage. Therefore, we proposed some ways to do so. Suggested by the National Library of Medicine, it is important for us individuals to stay positive at all times, as feeding our minds with all these negative thoughts will only affect it negatively too. Taking care of our physical health is also connected to our mental health and overall well-being. Other ways include connecting with others or socializing, meditation, developing coping skills, and many more.